This is episode 1 of my vlog series, just documenting what I'm doing with my life. So it's currently just gone 5:30 in the morning. I've got up, I've got ready. As you can see, it's still nice and dark. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, probably gonna make some porridge, and then I'm gonna crack on with my morning activities. And as easy as that, I got breakfast. I know everyone's gonna be like, why the fuck are you mixing with a spoon like this? But that's just because I don't want to wash up another spoon. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a dishwasher, so this makes it easy. I'm also gonna eat it out of the pot because why not? Like, at the end of the day, it's just gonna save me washing up at this time in the morning because I cannot be arsed. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat this with banana. Usually I don't have breakfast, to be fair, but I've got a long drive ahead of me today. I've got to go about 2 hours away before I even start work, that is. I've got to go to the wholesalers, get the gear before I even drive. So it's a bit of a mission. I thought I'm going to get myself some breakfast, otherwise I'm going to be falling asleep in this car. So I was like, yeah, I've got to prepare myself for the day, you know. Right, so that's my breakfast eating. I'm now going to... Well, I'm not going to go to work, so what I'm going to go do is there's like a little spot near my wholesalers that I'm going to go park the van up and just read for like, well, it's 6, so probably till about 7:30, 7:15. But so, I got my juice, got my apple and blackcurrant. This is like a latte flavoured protein shake with a scoop of creatine, so I'm going to have that as well. And then I got my lunch, which I will flip the camera around. And I wish I didn't have the torch on, but yeah, so it looks kind of, well, it actually looks alright, to be fair, but I guess now it's all a bit old, it's a bit watery and stuff. But I just got some spinach, some chicken. Chicken's just seasoned, spinach is nothing. These are like chickpeas, like roasted in sweet chili. I got obviously a boiled egg. And this is like a feta mixed with yogurt, lemon, salt, pepper. My girlfriend made this for me. So, and the chickpeas, to be fair. So I'm not 100% sure how she made them, but they're nice. And this is kind of like going to keep me fueled up through the day. So yeah. Right, so I've just rocked up to my spot where I'll be reading. Obviously it's dark, so you can't really see anything. But basically, like, if it was a bit sunnier or a bit warmer but not raining, because I want to watch sunrise. There's like a river down that way. Yeah, there's a bridge over, like, to my right. It's a bit of a nice area to read. I would get out the van, but because it's pissing it down, I'm not walking all the way through the mud and then going to work. So I'm just going to sit in my van. I've just kind of pulled over on the side of the road. I'm just going to do my reading here. I'm right close to my wholesalers, so when it gets to about probably like 7:10, I'll go to the wholesalers, I'll get my bits, and then I'll probably go fill up, because I've got to keep my boss sweet. I'm going to start at 8, but if I can, recently I've been trying to start a bit earlier to keep him sweet, because obviously with my company, the deal is we're going to subcontract to this company, and that's how I don't get a conflict of interest lawsuit or anything like that. I'm just going to subcontract all the work to this company, and then when I'm working in this company time, I could be doing my own jobs, and I've just added my management fee, I've added my finder's fee, and then I do the job anyway, but I do it through this company. So it's a bit of a win-win for both parties. The price won't be too much more expensive, because as I said, I'm just adding a management and a finder's fee. But yeah, it just means I get a bit more control over my work. Obviously, I can then find my own work. I can start to build up a company, and obviously, like, one day if I do choose to go on my own, I could do that. But at the minute, I'm just trying to get a bit of extra cash in. I mean, ideally I want to start my media company, but to do my media company I need results from, well, social media. So I thought, what better way to do that than using my knowledge as an electrician to do an electrical company. Oh, that's my light gone off. So yeah, I guess that video is going to end here, and I'm going to put my phone torch on and start reading. Right, so it's about 7:10 now. I've just finished my reading. The sun is coming up. obviously you can't really see it because it's raining and there's clouds and all that. So I'm gonna head over to the wholesalers, I'm gonna go get my gear, and then I'm gonna get ready for my drive, which is gonna be long. But I'm hoping, because I'm leaving a bit early, I'm gonna go fill up the van and then head for the drive. I'll get there a bit early, hopefully finish early, you know, get back. If my boss is feeling nice, he might let me go home. If not, I just need to sort out the van. So it's not going to be a hard day because I've got like 5 hours driving ahead today. So no matter what, it's an easy enough day. And then it's Friday tomorrow, which is great because who doesn't love Friday? Right, just filled up. I'm ready to go to my next job. I mean, I actually recorded a video before this, but I noticed I swore in it, and I probably shouldn't be swearing on YouTube, so I'm going to remake that video. But I'm all filled up, I'm going to get my tunes on, I'm going to have a little rave, I'm going to get to my job, and I'm going to hope that I don't crash, because, you know, I'm in England, it started to rain, so everyone's forgot how to drive. I saw traffic on the way here, but we'll just see how we get on, really. But yeah, it's like 2 hours in the van, it's great. I couldn't really ask for any more on a Thursday morning, you know, like, I'm just going to sit here, listen to my music and drive, like, easy day, you know. Like, usually I'm local, so it's like 20-minute drive, I'm there, and then get your tools out, get to work. But now I'm just got like 2 hours of chilling in the van, driving, so it's great. I'm loving it. Hopefully tomorrow's as easy. Hey, it's Friday, that's what we want. But yeah, I'll give you an update when I'm there. Right, so I just got to the job. I'm going to be quick because the guy's waiting outside for me. But basically I come to just a supply for like a assisted lift. I saw on the address it was on a beach, and I was like, oh, this is going to be jam-packed, town centre. I'm on like a dirt road with just a house in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I'm going to go in, I'm going to, I'll record some TikToks for the company page, so you'll probably see them after this clip, or maybe, no, when I'm finished I'll stop for some lunch and then you'll see them after that clip. But I'll go in, I'm going to smash out the job, and then we'll get going and see what my boss has for me, see what time I'm going to get back. But yeah, it's just such a weird place, really. I'm like, some of the houses around here are huge, and they've got like balconies overlooking the sea. I'm like, this is rich country, this is Tory land. Right, so that's my first job done, and I'm ready for the drive home. I just got to write out my job sheet, and I've got to edit a video. I got another video that I'm going to split into 2 videos, do a split test on the videos. They're going to be slightly different, but I'll go through that this evening when I make my little video. So this is my little lunch update. I've done that. I'm going to make a video because I've got half an hour lunch, upload it hopefully. I don't know what the service is saying around here. And I'll get that uploaded, so you will see that next, like, you'll see that in exactly a few seconds. But yeah, so that wasn't too bad of a job. I mean, it was a bit of pain, I'm not going to lie. Just very small room. I was tripping over the other trades a lot, but that's done. So on to the next step, say, get back to Ipswich where I live, and then go from there, see if there's any more jobs. I don't know what time I'm going to get back. It's after 12 now, so depending on traffic, it might be home time, but we'll see. I'll give my boss a call when I'm like 40 minutes away from Ipswich, so yeah. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy my lunch and recover a bit. I've literally worked flat out. I was going to stop at like 11:30, but then like when there's like half an hour of the job left, I'm like, there's no point, because yes, if I stop at 11:30, I get my video uploaded for 12, and then a lot of people are going to watch it on their lunch break, but then I can't let it interfere with my work life too much. Well, I could, but not really. Do you get me? Like, out of respect for my boss, like, and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens now, and if I can actually upload it. If not, I'll just head back to Ipswich. I'll get it in the drafts, in the TikTok drafts, and I'll upload it when I have a bit of service. So yeah. Right, so this is just me installing a spur for an assistance hoist. So it's basically going to just lift people out of bed, but they just need the power supply. They're going to put like the tracks on the ceiling and everything. So I'm just tapping into this socket, getting both my legs down in the socket, extending the ring main of the sockets. I put this spur on up here. They have the fuse, they're going to connect into the spur. That's okay. In this next bit, you're going to see me corking. The corking ain't great because my cork gun's broken. So in the end, I borrowed one of the other trades, but the finished product turned out alright after I got the new one and corked it properly and made it look seamless. So I've just got home, and the next mission is take the dog for a walk. So, Archie? 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 What? taking her time. Hi, Archie. Archie, what? Ida. Waiting for me to come up the stairs, are you? Waiting for me to come up the stairs. Right, so we're going to go for a walk in Miyachi. So you can go to the toilet. And then I've got to work out. Right, so now I'm back home. I'm going to give you a little run through what my plan is now. So, obviously I need to shower because I'm dirty from work, with an electrician and that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my little workout. I'm going to do some abs. I don't know if I'm going to record it or not, because first video on that, I don't know how comfortable I feel recording me doing a workout, but I'm probably going to record it, because why not? Who cares, hey? But yeah, then we're going to walk this little one again later. Actually, we're going to walk you again. Yeah, we're going to walk again. I got to eat my dinner. I'll show you the split test and stuff, and what I mean by that is basically I'm just going to post 2 videos exactly the same with one key detail different, and we see how well they perform. Whichever one performs better, I'm going to go with that style content until tomorrow, where I'm probably going to do another split test, and I'll be deleting the one that does worse. So I'm just going to keep doing that to try and drive up my content. But I'm going to show you what Nikki has made for me for dinner. Obviously, Nikki's my girlfriend. I probably haven't mentioned that yet, have I? Because I said my girl's mom. So it's this basically. It's got, so I don't know if you can see it. You're all going to be like, that doesn't look that nice, but it tastes good. Like, I like it. It's healthy. It's what I want. We do it in a tray like this, big tray. Basically, all I've done is I got 2 chickens at the start of the week, butchered 1 down for my lunches, 1 down for the dinners. What we've done, I've cut up 3 onions, 6 peppers and 3 eggplants, cracked 2 eggs on top of it, add a bit of cheese, done. In the big tray, I can just chuck it in the oven every night. She chucks it in the oven for me. She's also done all the cleaning, bless her. So my job is the washing up, which I might film myself doing, I might not, I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm going to work out. I might eat first, to be fair. I'm going to eat first and then I'm going to work out. And then we'll crack on with the rest of the stuff. I'll do the split testing after I've showered. And then we'll look into getting the doggo walked again. And then also doing the washing up and stuff. So yeah, that's my evening plan for tonight. It is 4:20 now, so we're going to go for it. Right, so that's my workout done. I mean, I time-lapsed most of it, but my girlfriend called me midway through, and I ended the video when I went to check on the timer at the end of the call. So I missed out a little bit because I just thought it was still recording, so I picked it up again at the end. But that was an hour workout done. So I'm going to give myself 5, and then I'm going to go take a shower, and then we can crack on with the working for the company. As I said, I've got a bit of washing up to do, but other than that, it should be good. Right, so I'm nice and fresh out the shower. I'm going to prep my dog's dinner. So just going to have these lamb chops. There's not that many. We're just going to use them up today. You usually should have a bit more meat. We try and go for like maybe 2 chicken breasts, and we do a bit of veg for her in the hob. Obviously, if it does look a little bit under or like we feel like she's done a lot of exercise today, we'll add a bit of dry kibble in, but we try not to add dry kibble in, keep her produce as fresh as possible, because, you know, we want to keep her healthy, because she's a dog, she's meant to eat fresh food, you know. But so what I've got to do is I like to just do it with scissors. I'm going to cut the bones out, because you're not meant to give dogs bones, they say, but in some places say you should give dogs bones, but rather safe than sorry with this one. So I'm going to cut the bones out, we'll stick it in the air fryer. I do about 40 minutes in the air fryer, so it's just definitely cooked. And then I'll do a bit of a veg on the hob. It's just frozen veg, we'll put it in the bowl, she loves it. I think her favourite is chicken though. So like, when I got the 2 chickens for my meal prep, all the offcuts, all the skin, all the cartilage, all that stuff, I stuck in the air fryer, she loved it. Done a nice like Sunday meal for her, it was a bit of a treat. Yeah, but also we try and get her like, there's a shop near us that does just raw like dog treats, and we got her like some rabbit ears, we'll get her like all sorts of things like pig ears, and yeah, just keep her healthy really. But I'm going to prep this and then we'll get into like the meatier content of the video, a bit more how I'm trying to start the TikTok social pages, what research I've done. I just said all that, but yeah, you get me. Right, so I'm just going to do some recording while I do this, because before I get to the split test, I'm going to talk about some stuff. So I use baking paper in here because I don't trust silicone things. And when I cut this, I'm just gonna, you're gonna, I'm not a cook. The workout video before, by the way, I should mention, I'm not a athlete. Do you get me? I'm just trying to stay healthy and just doing what I can really. So I'm just using scissors to cut out the bones, because it's usually quicker than me doing it with a knife. I can feel the bones with my hand and just, I can wash my hands, can't I? But yeah, so I wanted to say about the TikTok, you get a lot of hate, I've noticed. Especially in trades, like every trade page has like 90% hate comments, and then like 10 actual helpful, like people are interested. And to be fair, I just think it's appalling. Like, I can't believe that people just sit there and hate. Like, I don't mind it. Like, you hate on me, you hate on me, it's just up to you. Like, I really couldn't care less. But like, I don't know, just like, so I have 5 years experience in the industry. I do the best I can. Customers are always happy with the job. If they're not happy with the job, we fix it. We won't leave until the customer is happy with the job. That's what I think being in trade should be about. You should be happy with the job and you should be aiming to please your customers. Obviously, but I get so much hate. They're like, oh, I can't believe you've done this. And like the comments are like, why would you do it that way? And it's like, well, the customer wanted it that way. Or it's like, oh, you're such a cowboy. Or people just... And to be fair, I'm just like, I'm quite shocked doing this, just how much hate you get. Like, people are just such little keyboard warriors. I bet if I, don't leave that on hob, if I went to their job site, a little walk around, I looked at some of their work's not going to be purpose. Like, mistakes happen, don't they? Like, something can happen, you make a mistake. You make a mistake as long as you fix it. As long as the customer's happy with your product at the end, who cares? Like, that's the point. You want to keep your customers happy. You aren't looking to be like this godly electrician that just knows everything about electrics. You want a safe job. It has to be safe. That is the key thing. So obviously I check the safety of the board. I do the best job I can. I make sure nothing's going to hurt anyone. And at the end of the day, if the customer's happy with it, the customer is happy with it. Obviously, yes, I agree, there is room for me to improve. So some of the comments, I'm like, okay, fair enough, yes, I could have done that. But you're an electrician with 30 years telling an electrician with 5 years this little trick. Like, I'm sure you have a million tricks you can tell me. You know, and like, a lot of it depends where you're trained from. Like, the company I'm at right now has really good training. But one of the companies I was with before, they had good training, but some of the electricians weren't the best. Like, they were all right electricians, but like they weren't like the best of the best. And like, you know, I would go into college and you'd have like this one kid who would be like, oh, I get trained by this electrician who's got like 40 years experience, and then I come in and I'm like, I'm trained by an electrician with 10 years experience. You can see the difference, you know. But like, if that was the case and that was a problem, there wouldn't be any electricians. So yeah, it's just a bit, I'm making a right mess of this lab job. And I'm sure I'm going to get some comments, why are you doing it like this? And frankly, I just do not care. Like, it's getting done, isn't it? It's now going in the air fryer. I've cut off all the bones. That can go in the bin. My hand's a bit dirty. These can get washed. And I'm going to snip it all up and chuck it in a bowl at the end. So I don't care. But right, okay, I'm gonna pause this video. I'm gonna go make the TikTok videos now. I'm gonna do my split test, and then after this video, you're now gonna see the 2 TikToks, and then we'll get into a bit more explaining the TikToks after and my thought process behind it. Obviously, as I said, I am not like a genius with this. I have no results yet, but the point is I'm looking to get results. I'm doing my research. I'm trying to better my knowledge, and I just thought if I take you guys along this journey, I'm going to simplify it. Like this video, there's a lot of me just chatting and stuff, but as we go forward, I'm going to be reading, I'm going to be just like, I'll tell you my bullet points, like what I thought about what I've just read, so it's going to be all simplified for you guys. You can follow my journey, you can get all the information you need to do the same, and I'm just going to do all the embarrassing bits and get hated on, you know, so you guys don't have it that hard. But yeah, obviously, it's not that bad being hard. You want it kind of hard because obviously it's character building, ain't it? But yeah, so we'll get into that now after I wash my hand and see them next.
Bounce when she walk, then bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk. She shaking ass every.
So now I'm just doing a loop test. It's one of the tests I do at the end of the install. I'm just making sure everything's safe, and these results are going to be plugged into my Mind Work certificate at the end. So as you can see in the past 2 videos, they're basically exactly the same, just one has a voiceover. So what I think this is split testing. I think. So I can't remember where I saw it, but on a paid ad campaign, you should have about 80% of your budgets on your paid ads and about 20% on your split testing. Your split testing is the same ad run with slight differences. Once you're running that, you find the best ad, you run the best ad. You split test again that same ad. You keep doing that until you have a perfected ad, and you just constantly split test. I really can't remember where I learned that from, but I was watching some YouTube videos, stuff like that, and that's where they talked about it. So I'm going to do the split test. We can see which one performs better. I'm going to delete the least performing one, and then we're going to run with that style content a bit more until the next split test, which I'll do tomorrow. So I want to do 1 split test today, 1 post at about lunch. Yeah, and I think then we can start to perfect what the algorithm really wants from me to get the most views. So we'll go with that. We'll see how this split test performs. But while doing that video, I did realise I haven't actually done the Mind Work certificate for the job today. So I am just going to scribble it up now and just quickly do it, because otherwise, like, I'm going to delete the notes on my phone, and then I'm going to be like, oh my god, I can't, because it was like 2 hours away. I can't just go retest it. So I better do that quick. So I'll get that out of the way, and then we'll go into talking about like my research so far, where I'm at, because I have done videos in the past recording myself, but I've never posted them online. So there's a lot of knowledge that is like needs to be said that I've got in the past. But the thing is, like, with all this knowledge, I do like a month between each video, and there'll be so much, and then like I'll be repeating myself. Well, I'm probably going to repeat myself, I'm not going to lie. I am a repetitive person, but hopefully not as much with this. So I'll do this Mind Works, we'll get into it, I'll see you in a sec. Right, I've done that, so now we're on to this. So I read these 2 books, I quite like these books. I've got there's one about starting small businesses, and it's got 7 books in one. That's the one I'm reading in a minute, it's in my van, I'm not going to show you that. These ones, let me move stuff. I haven't read that one. My girlfriend's Nikki's been reading that one. She says it's really good. I need to get around to it. I've heard good things about it. But these 2, I've never had so much fun reading a business book. I want to get the 3rd one so bad. They're such great books. They tell you so much. Obviously read that one. I read this one. This is another great one. That one is amazing. Let's go on to this. So, and then I've got to read that one, that one, that one. Oh, I'm knocking over my book cabinet. And I've also read these 2 here. So there's Social Media Marketing for Beginners, and there's another estimating one. These ones I liked, don't get me wrong, but they're very technical, and they're not like, the way they're explained is really hard unless you have like prior knowledge. So these ones, amazing, because that one, they're so well laid out. It's just such a great starter book, but it's not a starter book at the same time. It gives you so much knowledge, such a wealth of knowledge in just these books. They were amazing to read, honestly. But these ones, I'm not dissing them ones. Them ones where they do have knowledge in them that is useful. But it would be kind of hard if they were your first book to read. But then, like, as I said, I got these ones to read after I've read the big, like, I think it's like 7 books. I will show you tomorrow morning when I go for my little reading session. But yeah, so I'm just going to cap that here for tonight, because I don't want to make the video too long. The torch sun in my eyes, and that's horrible. But I'm probably going to, I'm going to try and get in contact with 3 people online. I'm going to message them, ask them for tips and advice, because I think I need to learn from the people that are, you know, doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to contact them. Another thing I need to do is I need to cut this video together. I know I said I might do it on the weekend. I might do it tonight because the apprentice has suggested me an app on my phone. So before I get software, I need like a camera, mic, obviously, everything like that. But I've got to work with what I've got. So I'm going to get an app on my phone. It's going to make it really quick. If I could cut it together, I can then delete all these little videos from today and just have this one main video ready to post in like a couple of weeks. And I'll post like my first week, and then we'll just go from there every night. So yeah, have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one.